And I'm gonna be honest, like I don't normally watch March Madness, so I was late to the party, right? But what you said was true. The component of a predominantly white university, Iowa, versus LSU, largely black university, and even just we can get to the trash talk element of it right now. Even the element of the Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark. That was something that I saw a lot of discourse on. The fact that she was able to trash talk Caitlin Clark, meaning, versus what the response for Angel Reese was, doing the same type of gesture. You can't see me. And she was right to do it too. So there was a racial component, and then at the same time there's a sexist component, which we can get to, but what were you gonna say?
Yeah, like Caitlin, there's clips of her doing it. That's something that she does. Like I don't believe it was just that game that she does that. That's her thing. She'll do like, you can't see me. She'll swag on somebody and do you can't see me. It's not like, but the thing that people were making a big deal about is after she got destroyed, Caitlin got destroyed. Angel Reese followed her and did it. Like there was like she was walking behind her, but I'm like, a taunt is a taunt.
Right.
You can taunt and teabag, right? Let's think in a video game sense. You could kill someone in COD and then walk away from their body and start shooting all over and doing little, they do that thing in Fortnite where they're like switch between weapons. You can do all this stuff running away from where you killed them, or you can go up to their body and teabag them. But a taunt is a taunt. I don't understand.
Competition is competition.
I don't understand that. Yeah.
At the end of the day, this is competition. This is sports. So people are going to taunt. And I wanted to get to the sexist element of it too, because I think that's a huge factor in what was being said in terms of the criticism of Angel Reese. Because no one said anything really about Caitlin Clark. But at the same time, they were trying to pit them up against one another. Little like 1v1 type energy. Weren't even focusing on the team. It was more so just like, is Angel Reese allowed to be able to be so outspoken to trash talk like this? But it's always okay when we see men in professional sports trash talking, or even in collegiate sports. It's always okay. I mean, look at Tom Brady. Look at Michael Jordan. These are two of the biggest trash talkers. Larry Bird.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant.
Bryant. I was just about to say Kobe. Yeah.
Yeah. You can go on and on with
trolls.
Men.
They literally are trolls, like just straight up.
And it's deemed what? What is it deemed as? It's deemed as just competition. They're just competitors. They're passionate about the game. That's the same reason why people were getting on Serena Williams. And then if we really want to get into it, because I don't know if we really want to take it there, but if we really want to get into it, it's really black women. People love to criticize black women in sports as well. But what were you going to say about what do you think about the component of the trash talk?
But like the biggest component and the biggest problem I have is everybody's running around saying that she's uncouth, she's a thug, she's unsportsmanlike, and I just like when it's pointed out to people, when people put it up side by side, these guys go like, I don't know if you guys saw the episode of SpongeBob where it's like, this is your wallet. No, it's not. Like, well, I opened the wallet. Here's the ID. It says Patrick Starr. Does that all that checks out? Sounds good to me, but it's not my wallet. Like just straight up, it's just sick at this point that such blatant racism, such a blatant double standard, and people are just like they'll just gaslight you till you die.
And they were insulting.
They'll stay on it. Yeah,
it was even worse than that, bro.
They were insulting her and using racialized terms like thug and there was another one that I just cannot. What did that guy say? The Barstool guy,
Dave Portnoy.
What did he say? That's what I'm thinking of.
He called her, quote, a piece of shit.
He said no. It was something. It wasn't him. Then it was somebody said something else. He called her like classless or like it wasn't him then. But he's included in that. Like you're saying that she's low class. You're basically saying that she's ghetto. But when the white girl does it, it's now it's good. All of a sudden it's competitive.
It wasn't even making the rounds. That's the thing. It wasn't even making the rounds on the sports centers. Until Angel Reese did it, and that's when everybody started saying their shit. And then they had to put the side by side. And then we had to say, well, what do you have to say about Caitlin Clark? You're going to bring the same energy? And then that's when you start getting the apologies. That's when you start getting the apology and they walk it back.
Or they'll just say, oh, it's not the same. She followed her. Okay, so I broke it down earlier.
Right.
You can teabag somebody and walk away, or they do this thing in Fortnite where they do the L and they'll do this dance and they'll like walk away with the dance.
Right.
So
and again,
either you can follow them or you can walk away. A ton is a ton. I don't.
Yeah. I think people just have, just to put a pin in that, I think that people just have a lack of awareness because I saw a lot of men talking. I didn't really see a lot of women talking. Women seem to be taking the side of the woman as they should, as anybody should. but I saw a lot of men talking. I don't think that men are aware that women in sports, and not just in sports, but women in sports have a competitive nature. People trash talk when they're being competitive.